There we go. There we go. But da 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 da. Hey, Nightmare. Yo, what's up, Rick? What's up, everybody? Just sharing this out. That's what's up. That's what's up. No, Nightmare, I wish I could share it out real quick, but but that's not something you can do. Especially with this card. Hey, Jiggles. Must be really early there. You're over there in jolly old England. But da 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 da. Why are you showing mic? Oh. Oh, so not so. Oh, so it's afternoon. I don't know time zones. Did I already get that? Did I already get this? Did I get there? I think I did. I don't remember. I think I did. I think I got there. I'll try again in this place, though, but... No, I think I got there. I think I got there. I'll have to recheck, but I think I got there. Alright, I think we've, dibby dabbled enough. I think I got everywhere. If I didn't, my bad! If I didn't get everywhere, my bad! Let's go. Everybody! I'm your commentator, Odds Cornet, and we are here live for Bound for Success 2026, the first CPV of 2026. Live here from Los Angeles, California. What an amazing night we have, and Fusion, I can tell you exactly why I have music. I could have copyrighted music because I don't care about copyright claims. Because at least they're not strikes. Anyway, hello everybody! Welcome to the show. I don't know if anyone's going to be here on commentary with me, but if not, then it's just going to be me. To your enjoyment or to your torture. It depends on your point of view. Anyway, but we're going to start off this show with Nathan A. Cunningham and Chet Dietrich. Going at it. Nathan has been on a roll as of late. Nathan A. Cunningham has been on a roll. The Newcastle native, ever since, you know, pretty much meeting up with his girlfriend, Christina Luther, he has been as serious as a heart attack. Oh, I know you will. I mean, good thing you have people around you that know a lot of this stuff. On the last episode, Nathan beat former world champion, the Lion Wilson Hammett. And talk about another former world champion, Chet Dietrich. Chet Dietrich is another solid opponent for Nathan to test his gumption. Chet Dietrich, one of the most competitive world champions we've had in CPW. I mean, with people like Phoenix on the roster and on the record as world champions, I think that's a record that's not too hard to beat. But Dietrich certainly would love to get back to that world title, and Nathan would love to get a shot at the world title. Nathan has been United States champion. He's been the global champion. Nathan would love to get that triple crown and become the world champion. That would leave him one belt away, the world tag titles, from Grand Slam, which only one other male wrestler has done here in CPW, and that is the American Phoenix. In every way, shape, and form that's sad known to mankind. It's going to be an interesting night. Later on tonight, the United States Championship is on the line with the native, with the hometown boy here in California, the California kid, Kelly Mavericks, or the California man, I'm sorry, excuse me. The California man, Kelly Mavericks, the current United States champion and Octane world champion. That's going to make this place look like Bizarro World. I'd like to shout out to all of our sponsors. I mean, some people can't call it that. Well, Nathan's been over here training. Christina Luther has been having a war of words in the Octane server with Cassandra Utaker. Not really a family you want to go after, but if there's one couple that probably doesn't give a shit, it's definitely Nathan and Christina Luther. Christina Luther definitely, there's a big knee drop. Goes to the cover. Only gets a one, says referee Mean Joe Callis. Senior referee here in CPW is Mean Joe Callis. He's been the referee here in CPW since we've gotten rid of both Bill the Ref and Slick Slim Johnson. Which, yes, back in the day we had Slick Slim Johnson here as a referee. But when he was trying to reform, and sadly, he proved that he was not reformed at all. And Bill the Ref, oh man, right into the barricade. Bill the Ref proved to be just as sleazy as him. We've had Mean Joe Callis ever since, and Mean Joe Callis has been a solid referee. Hell, there was one season where he was the only referee we had. Now we have a good amount of referees here in CPW. Nathan dropped on the floor with that Michinoku driver. Yeah, up feet. Now, there's one thing that wasn't able to be said in the Discord, mainly because I forgot. But we will be hearing from Barbara Sheffield tonight. Barbara Sheffield has been on suspension, but Barbara Sheffield has to apologize to referee Pamela Malcolm in order for her to get back on the active roster and having her suspension lifted. So I believe that'll be sometime tonight. I mean, I don't really want to hear from her either, Feet, but at the same time, if she wants to get back on the active roster, she's gonna have to come out here and openly apologize. For those that are new here at CPW, Barbara Sheffield has been trying to get to the world title, you know, to the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, and she has lost every single time, and she has gone, and she went crazy and attacked referee Pamela Malcolm, gave her a screwdriver on a steel chair, attacked referee Trish Cameron, and was suspended and fined for those actions. And now she has to come out here and openly apologize. Oh, there's a variation of a city lights by Nathan. What a maneuver there by Nathan A. Cunningham. See, Pamela Malcolm is here tonight as well. Oh, Nathan was trying to go for that maneuver of his, that new move that he's pulling out. Now, as of recent, tries to go for that headbutt. Chet has been well known and has been able to beat a lot of people with that move. Up went for a diving clothesline, got dodged. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Nathan is no slouch. No matter what you feel about Nathan, he is absolutely no slouch. Yeah, what's up, Triple Beat? Yeah, Nathan is no slouch whatsoever at all. Nathan is one hell of a competitor. And Nathan has been on a massive roll. The native of Newcastle. Of Newcastle, England. And no, I'm not going to be like Blaze and try to do an English accent, because heaven forbid, you do not want to hear me try to do an English accent. Big elbow there by Chet Dietrich. I can barely do an American accent. And I'm from here. Anyway. Big knife edges by Chet Dietrich. If Nathan were to beat Chet Dietrich, this would really give Nathan... Oh, big drop kick to the outside. This would really give Nathan a massive boost to his career. Hi, Willow, baby. Hi, baby. CPW's mascot is here. Old Willow. That's right. You're CPW's mascot. Yes, you wee baby, you are. Yes, you wee. Oh, no, I'm not. Go find somebody else. Willow alert. We're up to 5 now. Nathan back in the ring. Nathan egging on this Los Angeles crowd. Elbow right to the knee. Trying to take away the legs of Nathan Cunningham. Nathan A. Cunningham. Oh, what a maneuver by Nathan, dropping. Only it's a one-off that, though. Nathan with a hell of a maneuver there, dropping Dietrich down. Shot right to the arm. Kick right to the mush. Nathan with a big elbow to the back of the neck of Chet Dietrich. Goes to the cover. 1. Only it's a one-off it again. Dietrich is a hell of a fighter. He's not going to be put down just that quickly. Counter right to the arm. Again, trying to take away that maneuver, trying to take away that I don't know what he calls it, that fireman's carry into like a variation of a Uranagi. Very unique maneuver that Nathan has started pulling out in his repertoire. That's the move that beat Wilson Hammett on the last episode. Oh, he could be going for it here. No, he's not. No, he's not. Dropping him right on the ropes. Like I said, Nathan's record speaks for himself so far, especially with the men that he's beaten throughout his career. Now, and some of those victories are before he had focus. I went for a close. Oh, nice counter. Big swinging neck breaker. Dropping Chet Dietrich down. And another swinging neck breaker, dropping Dietrich down to the ground. Back when he was a womanizer. Oh, trying to go for that rolling. There it is, rolling sit. There's a rolling on prettier, that rolling city lights, whatever you want to call it, only gets a 2. He does it again. That's the second time he's trying to go for this. Dietrich counters. Clothesline. Another one. Leg trip. Dietrich goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. 2 only. Kick right to the chest. Dietrich to the top. Big crossbody block by Chet Dietrich. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2, says referee Mean Joe Callis. Big shot right to the gut. We welcome you to the first CPV of 2026. It's going to be a hell of a night of action. Big neck breaker in a straight jacket position. Straight jacket neck breaker. Now he's trying to wear down Dietrich. Trying to zone Dietrich down to the ground. Trying to keep Dietrich grounded. Big knee right to the face. Big punch right to the face. Oh, dodge the clothesline. Now trying to take out the arm of Dietrich. That is a smart move by Nathan Cunningham. Trying to take that arm away from Dietrich. Now dropping him down. What a unique, like a suplex into like a Michinoku Very unique maneuver there by Nathan Cunningham. Nathan with a hell of a unique arsenal. Nathan stopping that clothesline. Oh! Suplex in his legs. Hit that LED board. And hit that LED board hard. Legs. Dietrich cannot be feeling good right now. Oh, roll up. 1, 2. Only a 2, says referee Mean Joe Callis. And a big drop kick right to square, right on the button of the face of Dietrich. Nathan has got him up. That's his move. Nathan hits it. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. What a win by Nathan. Nathan Cunningham is on one hell of a career roll here. What a victory by Nathan. That man certainly is going to go places. Oh, apparently we're going to do this now. Apparently we're going to do this. Pamela Malcolm coming down to the ring. Apparently we're going to try to get this apology as out of the way as fast as humanly possible. I mean, that's not a bad strategy at this point. To try to get this out of the way as fast as humanly possible. Because who knows where this woman's mindset is. What the hell is this? Good Lord. This woman is unhinged. Did this woman have this made? This woman is unhinged. Well, here comes Crazy Town. This woman is nuts. This is not going to go well. That's all I can say. This is not going to go well. I'm just having a sense that this apology is not going to go well. Especially with this woman this freaking unhinged. Still. Oh, we got an apology. Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. This woman is... People, we are seeing a broken woman. This woman is unhinged. Wait a minute, no! Oh, come on, not again! Screwdriver on the Pamela Malcolm! Good Lord. This woman is insane. We're seeing the mental decline of Barbara Sheffield. We are seeing the mental disintegration of this woman before our very eyes. Just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Go to commercial. We have to get help for her. We gotta get help for Pamela.
Rated T for teen.
Decision I make. How can I be an individual with the weight of the world and eight of the planets to take? And with everything happening, gunshots clapping and people all running in every direction with their hands up, waiting for the top of the head. I got my hand down, looking for some money to spend. The price tag on the things I need. I'm getting bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name.
And we're back. Pamela Malcolm getting taken to the hospital. Barbara Sheffield escorted from the building. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. We're seeing the mental decline of a woman before our very eyes. Whether you like her or not, this is... She needs therapy. But we're going to move on here, folks. Alex Emerson, coming off of what happened at Bound for Success at Starrcade, where he took on in a street fight Wilson Bain. Now he's looking to turn over a new leaf and go after, and not in the good way, just having more of a focus towards that United States Championship. So he certainly will have his eyes set on later on tonight with Kelly Mavericks and Clarence Black. But at the same time, he has to focus on the former champion, primetime Shawn Sanders. Primetime Shawn Sanders coming down to the ring. Former United States champion looking to get back to that United States Championship. Currently held by Kelly Mavericks. Another person watching, Draven Rhodes, is certainly also looking for that, looking towards that United States Championship, trying to get another crack at that championship. As the United States Championship division is taking shape more and more each week here at CPW as more challengers come out wanting a shot and a crack at that United States Championship, currently held by the California man, Kelly Mavericks. Here we go, bell's gone, we're underway here. We will keep you all posted on Pamela Malcolm's condition, as well as any status of Barbara Sheffield in CPW. I know I didn't post the fact that segment was going to happen, but trust me, I certainly will post the update to any condition. This is a busy work week, so sue me. Anyway. This is what Shawn Sanders needs to try to stay away from. Referee Jack Raymond refereeing this matchup. He's one of our newer referees here in CPW. Only gets two. Right to the buckle. Driving Sanders down. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Nope. Shawn Sanders popping up. Knife hits chop. So one thing you cannot underestimate with someone like Alex Emerson, he has speed remarkable for someone his size. You would not think someone his size can move that quick. As he gets out of this reverse figure 4, which is a smart move by Shawn Sanders, going after the legs, which you can see that knee brace. Alex Emerson didn't normally have that knee brace. That was what he got in his last run. That's the knee brace that he got during the time that he was away from digital wrestling. He had to have surgery after the last time we saw him, which was back in the Raw Relax Wrestling days, back on the PS3 era, back on the old CC of the PS3 was the last time we saw Alex Emerson. And since then, when he came back and came to CPW and went into the YouTube era here in CPW, he came in with that knee brace, and that's a target to anybody fighting Alex Emerson, is targeting that knee brace. targeting that bad wheel of Emerson, because that's his Achilles heel. Is that knee? As Sean Sanders counters. Well, it's going to be that shoulder breaker. And Alex Emerson staple. Also, he has that dead end future, that flip DDT. Nice standing shooting star. He also has the bankruptcy, that Kimura lock. Big elbow. Alex Emerson is a very unique individual. Back to being called the $1 billion warrior, because he's back to being a billionaire, is Alex Emerson. At the start of CPW, when he came back, he was not a billionaire, but all that running around with different mafia groups has certainly helped him out when it comes to the payment department. Oh, nice backstabber. Driving down Alex Emerson. 1, 2, and no. As with every season premiere CPV, there's a change in the air. There's a smell in the air of difference, a different type of smell in the air than normal. The song is fitting for the CPV. Things are about to change, and they are, as the season progresses. As you saw with the unhingedness, the degradation of the mind of Barbara Sheffield. Then you have Stephen Jones in prison after coming back, after showing up and appearing, which on the PCM fallout of this CPV, Bound for Success, the aftermath show, the PCM fallout of Bound for Success, we will see the return of Max Young. Who knows what he's going to have to say? Going for a shooting star, missed. David Perfect's going to have one hell of a season ahead of him, trying to run this three-ring circus. There's that shoulder breaker, always leading up. There's the bankruptcy, the Kimura lock, locking it in and countering it. Emerson, shot right to the gut. Sanders, nice springboard Phoenix splash. Goes to the cover, 1, 2, and you got him. He got him. He hit it, and he beat Alex Emerson. Primetime Sean Sanders certainly looking towards the future, and a shot and a shot again at the United States Heavyweight Championship. What a fight. What a back and forth battle. Now, folks, this one is going to be quite interesting, because as far as we know currently, this is going to be the last match of Akira Suzuki in CPW. She announced her retirement, and this is going to be her last scheduled match for CPW. And she personally requested Samantha Young for this matchup. Samantha Young, one of the most popular women in CPW. Obviously, she is honored to be the last opponent in CPW of Akira Suzuki. Akira Suzuki, future CPW Hall of Famer, let me just tell you. Future CPW Hall of Famer. I wouldn't doubt it if she's nominated for the CPW Hall of Fame this year. What a career she's had. So many great moments she's had in CPW. It's going to be a shame to see her go. But as the saying goes, time is a cruel, cruel mistress. Hey, Gav. Akira Suzuki, former CPW Women's World Champion, had one hell of a rivalry back in the day with CPW Hall of Famer Cleopatra Spinks, leading to one of the most memorable matches CPW has ever had. That 60-minute Iron Woman match between Akira Suzuki and Cleopatra Spinks for the CPW Women's World Title. The first time we saw a 60-minute Iron Man match, period, and could possibly be the last. So many moments this woman has been in here at CPW. Another person here tonight, if he loses, it'll be his last match in CPW because of his announced retirement. Which would be Jay Benton. The World Heavyweight Champion. Both these two announced their retirement. So as far as we know, they're gonna retire. So Benton said he'll stay around as long as he's world champion. Akira Suzuki, this is her official last match, as far as we know, in CPW. Referee Cynthia Dalton assigned to referee this matchup. Oh, shut up, Beetle. Shot right to the leg. Big knee right to the face of Akira Suzuki. Akira Suzuki has been a champion everywhere she's went here in digital wrestling. You name the company, I guarantee she's been a champion of that company, no doubt about it. Of any company that she's been a part of. She's a Hall of Famer in any company that she's been a part of. If she's not, you're doing it. You certainly, I don't know, you're doing it wrong. I don't know what else to say. This woman is one hell of a competitor. Only it's a 1. It's gonna be sad to see her go, but at the same time, like I said, time is a cruel mistress. Time comes for us all. And yes, hashtag thank you, Akira. Big knee right to the face by Akira Suzuki. Definitely Akira Suzuki is not going to is definitely not going to go out without a fight. That's why she picked Samantha as her opponent, because she knows Samantha's going to give her the challenge that she wants. So many big spin kick. So many classic matches that Akira has had in CPW. So many classic opponents. Not just in CPW, you could probably go throughout digital wrestling and nominate matches that you remember from Akira Suzuki that are prevalent in your mind of matches that she's had. Because I know I'm probably forgetting some. Big moonsault by Akira Suzuki. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, no. Only 2, says referee Trish Cameron. That'd be a neat amalgamation. Referee Cynthia Dalton. Big scoops body slam by as I am rattling myself. Big moonsault. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Nope. Only gets a 2. Samantha Young. Big DDT. Driving Akira down. Big kick right to the face. Oh, another one. Another kick. What a nice one. Just dropping Samantha down. 1, 2, and no. Backslide driver. There's her move. The backslide driver. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2, says referee Cynthia Dalton. What a back and forth this has been. Most people have went down from that backslide driver. Most people have been put down by that backslide driver. Only it's a 1. Trying to quickly get back to the covers is Akira Suzuki. And it's going to drain Samantha Young of her energy. It was a smart veteran maneuver by Akira Suzuki. And Samantha getting pumped up but missed that clothesline. And a big punch right hand. I think she's trying to go for an elbow to the face. Face, throat. Right hands taking down Akira. Kick right to the back. Big moonsault. The contributions Akira Suzuki has made to CPW cannot be spoken into words. When CPW was just a small promotion, was just a small startup little fed, big elbow drop. Akira Suzuki is one of the people that gave CPW a that gave CPW credibility because of her name, because of who she was, because of her records, her iconic status, everything that she's done throughout her career. That gave CPW status. Made people turn their eyeballs and say, let's check this out. Big German suplex on the outside. What Akira Suzuki has done for CPW can never be put into words of how much we appreciate all of it. Big spin kick, knocking down Samantha Young. Samantha Young in trouble here. Samantha fighting back. This is a matchup we never really got to see, which is Samantha versus Akira. Not like this anyway. Because back then back when Akira was on top as the women's champion, Samantha was just about to start into CPW. The young pup that she was back then. Big kick right to the face. I know Samurai's probably gonna give me indications of when those two fought in CPW at some point. They fought right here. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that. Big punches and right hands and strikes by Akira. Akira Suzuki, big dive and a big DDT, suicide DDT by Akira Suzuki. Dragon screw leg whip. As Samantha is trying to get back into this. Big kick right to the face. Big knee on the outside. Shades of another one of her old opponents, Emily Lassiter, with that Draco Meteor knee. And a stomp. Just stomping right into the chest. Only gets a 2, says referee Cynthia Dalton. Big moonsault. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, no. Went for a boot. Countered. Big T-bone suplex. And trying to go for that. Oh, I thought she was going to go for that backslide driver, but no. A lariat. A kryptonite lariat. A variation of a kryptonite lariat. And that's going to lead towards the backslide driver. Backslide driver. Rope break, too close to the rope, says referee Cynthia Dalton. Counter straight shot right to the leg. Oh. Crossface chicken wing. Locks it in. Right hand. Oh, there's a leg lariat. There's a leg lariat. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. Samantha. There it is. There's that 450. 450. Freaking hell. A 5-star frog splash. I'm batting 1,000 tonight. For today. Today, what time is it? Samantha Young picks up the victory over Akira Suzuki. Thank you, Akira Suzuki. What a career here at CPW. What a show of respect. Akira Suzuki giving Samantha Young the ring.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Can't believe this little Rudy Pucciabroni has stolen all the Rock's signature moves.
He walks like the Rock. He talks like the Rock. He's got the rock bottom, the people's elbow, the people's eyebrow.
That's gimmick infringement.
That ain't right.
He's even got the millions and the millions of the Rock's fans playing this video game.
The Rock, know your role and shut your mouth. Over 50 WWF superstars, all their signature moves and talks, plus entrances, cage matches, and create a wrestler. WrestleMania 2000.
You like pancakes?
Welcome to the Let's Talk Car Shop Box, where we talk car about the digital wrestling hit. You already know, we're here to talk fucking shows.
Hey guys, I'm Triple Beat, and I am one of your co-hosts on the Let's Talk Car Shop podcast here on the Triple Beat YouTube channel every other Sunday. Myself, Odds, and Samurai usually sit around and talk about car wrestling and all the little intricacies that you could think of regarding car wrestling. As far as creating a character, playing your character in an E-Fed, the differences between edited federations and live federations, how to set up your game from your sliders based on what you're doing, and just all the little different things that you could think of that go into this hobby. And believe me, there's a lot more to it than you think. So if you're interested in learning about any of that, check out the Let's Talk Car Shop podcast every other Sunday here on the Triple.
Look at the smile, 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 look at the smile.
We'll see you in the streams.
That was Triple Kermit, the creepy smiling ass lumberjack.
The ring is set, the lights are dim, the crowd is roaring, ready to begin. Two superstars stand facing their fate. One will walk out, the other won't escape. Leading towards death, wrestling. A fight for survival, no time for resting. Every move could be their last. In this game, death comes fast.
That's LTD leaning towards death. Digital Wrestling E-Fed streaming live on the Blaze Radio Network here on YouTube. All original custom creations, unique events, arenas, and titles. Over 90 active wrestlers here fighting as the gladiators of the Combat Kingdom. Join us on this wild and wacky ride, and I'll see ya in my stream.
Here we go. We are back. And this will be our first championship match of the night for the CPW Women's World Television Championship. Plus feet so sue me. I don't have a partner. I don't have a partner. I have nobody in commentary. I have nobody on commentary with me. That's my excuse, so I'm sticking to it. Christina Sanchez, a member of the Henderson Dynasty, this was supposed to be a one-on-one match, but Harvey Gibson got Hiroko Suzuki a shot at the television championship, making this a triple threat. I wonder what Harvey Gibson's good buddy Brenda Henderson has to say about that one. Because this was supposed to be Christina Sanchez's one-on-one opportunity at the Women's World Television Championship. Hiroko Suzuki, the former champion, looking to get back the gold here tonight for that television championship. She downs old Steve Weiser. I know, seeing that commercial earlier, Beatles just like you ain't getting me a commentary now, motherfucker. Hiroko Suzuki, a member of Gibson's Army. Which another member of Gibson's I start at the same time I always do. I am an innocent man in all. I am an innocent man in everything. I'm an innocent man. I'm always an innocent man. Another member of Gibson's Army that's going to have a match this weekend is Gemini. Gemini taking on Candyman for the title. And in BMH, Harvey Gibson has no army, which is why Harvey Gibson is not here tonight. Harvey Gibson is not in Los Angeles. He is with BMH preparing Gemini for his title match. So Harvey Gibson is not here tonight. Here about for success. He is not about for success. This is one of the first CPVs that he's actually missed in his career as a manager here at CPW. Tessa O'Grady, the current Women's World Television Champion, two-time Women's World Television Champion. Tessa O'Grady Harvey Gibson is going to have to really check himself, certainly. Believe that'll be tomorrow night. He's going to really have to check himself tomorrow night. Because you know Candyman ain't gonna be without his giant, huge behemoth of men. Well, it's because most people would expect Harvey Gibson here, since a few of his members of his army are in action tonight. Hey, Sly. Here we go. Yeah, Harvey Gibson is not here as of yet. I am just being told he is flying in for Rocky's global title match. And his plane just touched down. So he'll be in the arena for that global title match that Rocky Lee Scott has as the challenger against the champion, Tiger Dragon. I'm being told no other member of Gibson's army has heard from Gibson this entire week, which is why Gibson not being here was such a story. Because Gibson's focus now that his army has grown, his focus has been running thin. His focus has been running thin. Because his focus has been on two different promotions as well as not just Gemini's career, but all of these men and women that he has under his guidance here in CPW. Oh, knowing Gibson, he certainly will get himself a police escort to the arena. Only gets 2. I'm being told Gibson has been preparing Gemini all week for that title match against Candyman. Running that Culver's logo with that curb stomp. One of our sponsors here at CPW. Not because they actually sponsor us, because I like them. And their food is fantastic. You can tell I'm a Midwestern boy. And moving on. The two factions going at it. Two women in the same faction going at it. Christina Sanchez and Hiroko Suzuki in two completely different groups. And oh man, what a chair shot! The Army and the Dynasty going at it. Honestly, if I was Tessa O'Grady, I'd lean back and let these two fight it out and have one of these two women eliminate the other. Because in CPW, the triple threat match is under traditional triple threat rules, which is elimination. Traditional and original. Triple threat rules. Well, more original than traditional. Traditional is one fall, but you get my point. But Tessa O'Grady does not roll that way. Tessa O'Grady is a fighter. Everybody amped here in Los Angeles, California, for Bound for Success. Honestly, probably one of the few good things that's currently going on in California. But moving on. Sanchez driving Tessa O'Grady down with a face buster. Arm lock face buster. Now Hiroko getting into it. Hiroko would love to get that women's television championship back around her waist. This division is competitive as all hell. Sanchez has not had a lot of opportunities for the women's championship, which is why this very night is so... That's a light tube. Oh! Good Lord. That's why this event was so special to Sanchez before Gibson decided to give Hiroko a title, decided to weasel his way to get her a title match. Because Sanchez has not had a lot, if any, singles opportunities for championships here in CPW. She bit her. She bit her right in the forehead. Another one that's not here tonight is Brenda Henderson, I believe. I believe Brenda Henderson is not here tonight. Stop it on the foot. Oh, just tossing the chair right at her. That doesn't stop her dynasty at all. I mean, I don't think we've saw her a lot since she got choked out by Samantha Young at Starrcade. We certainly haven't heard Brenda Henderson speak since then. No, she is here tonight. She is here tonight because she's going to be with. She's been training all week with and giving strategies to the Samurai Yuri Shang all week, preparing her for that Intercontinental Championship match against Alice Pierce, trying to get her title back. Which Alice Pierce is not going to be a easy foe to take down later on tonight. Because that's the Alice Pierce, that's the Wonderland Alice, that's the Alice Pierce that laughs in the face of pain. Oh, shot right to the back. Sanchez, the street brawler, going after both women. Sanchez has one other mode, and that is that Day of the Dead look. That, I don't know what she calls it. That different mode that she goes to when she dons that face paint and dons that ring gear. Oh, Sanchez is out though. Sanchez got booted right in the mush with that bicycle kick and got eliminated. We are down to Hiroko and Tessa O'Grady. Obviously, this is not going to sit right with the Henderson dynasty because of the fact that this is supposed to be one-on-one. And Sanchez didn't get her one-on-one shot the Women's Television Championship when she was that next person up. Hiroko was supposed to go back to the bottom and work her way up. Which in the Women's World Television Championship division is a very quick division to go from the bottom to the top, and the bottom from top to the bottom and the bottom to the top. Yo, what's up, Mop? How you doing today? Big shot right to the gut. Hammer blow right to the back. Hammer blow, hammer blow. Knee right to the gut. Big drop kick driving down. Hiroko Suzuki. Right in the ring goes Tessa O'Grady. O'Grady. The little sister of Stephanie O'Grady. Big body shot. Oh, nice. That's what's up. And, oh, driving her down. That was neck first, driving her down. 1, 2, and no. 2 only, says referee Mean Joe Callis. After she got dropped neck first in that elevation double underhook DDT. Cradle pile driver. Driving Tessa down. The roll up. Desperation roll up. 1, 2, and no. Tessa O'Grady trying to knock the cobwebs loose, trying to get back into this. Knee right to the face. Big neck breaker. Look at the power of O'Grady. The strength of O'Grady. Big hammer blow. Right hand. Strikes. What a lariat. Knocking down Hiroko Suzuki. Tessa O'Grady. Chair shot. Big right hands. Many people wondering when O'Grady's going to move up to the Intercontinental Championship division. Oh, right on the chair. Curb stomp right on the chair. I think Tessa's just liking the competition here in the Women's World Television Championship division. There's a trash can. And, oh! O'Grady, what a move, diving on top of Hiroko Suzuki. California's been so hospitable to us. Knocking that chair out of the way. Elbow right to the face. Backbreaker. 3 in a row. Go for another one. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. 3 in a row. Barney got shot by a G.I. Joe. And, oh! Right into the steel steps. Tossing away. Hiroko Suzuki. Tessa O'Grady trying to get back into this. Getting pumped up. This can knock her. She went to knock Hiroko out. Big drop kick. Knocking down Tessa O'Grady. Oh! Trying to go for that trash can shot. Countered. Hiroko. Oh! Fireball! Hiroko threw a fireball! Hiroko threw a fireball! And we have a new champion! Tessa O'Grady is blinded! Hiroko threw a fireball! Hiroko Suzuki is the champion! Tessa O'Grady is blinded! Yeah, get some help for Tessa O'Grady. Tessa O'Grady was blinded by that fireball. I don't know, Gab. You go ask her. I ain't going near that woman.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change. It's war and peace is more than beef. Must uphold the code is war to keep.
Here we go.
Death is blood and sweat. We fight for love and respect. It's been a
Gotta take a cap. Carl Saturn, Danny Wells, the Pro Wrestling Express, coming down to the ring. They're looking to get those World Tag Team Championships back around their waist. And here comes the champs. The best David Jackson, the Prodigy, Alexander Knight. They call themselves the Prodigal Best. I don't really know about that. I don't really know about that name, but that's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Prodigal Best. CPW World Tag Team Championships on the line here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Continental Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 497 pounds, the Midnight Express. And their opponents at a combined weight of 480 pounds, the Continental Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Red Army.
And no, folks, I was not turning the crowd into a stand-up routine over where they went in fast motion. The game did that. The game did that itself. Tag titles on the line here. Alexander Knight, the oldest child of the Knight family, son to Chris Knight and Cleopatra Spinks. Yo, what's up, Twitch? I will certainly say he has his father's attitude. This man has a young rookie Chris Knight attitude with that much skill. Honestly, with skill that his father didn't have when he was a rookie. That is a scary, scary combination right there. Then you have the man that's the cornerstone in the CPW version of Gibson's Army. While Gemini is the BMH cornerstone of Gibson's Army. That man, the best David Jackson, is his cornerstone in CPW. Carl Saturn is not the man you want to go toe-to-toe with in the ring in a wrestling match. Back in the day, a ultimate pure wrestler was Carl Saturn. Back in the day, didn't use one punch. He was a man that didn't throw a punch back in the day. I don't know. He certainly has changed his mindset since then. Since he debuted in the PlayStation, in the YouTube PlayStation era. Big clothesline. The Pro Wrestling Express has been one hell of a tag team. Multiple time tag team champions have beaten the Hall of Fame Constrictors for the tag titles. Annie Wells and Carl Saturn. Shot right to the leg. Right to the top of the turnbuckle. What a show we've had so far. We have a new women's television champion as Hiroko Suzuki threw a fireball at Tessa O'Grady. We'll get you an update on Tessa O'Grady's condition. Sharpshooter. Nice one by Carl Saturn. What a matchup. Nathan A. Cunningham beating Chet Dietrich. Sean Sanders took on in a hell of a contest against Alex Emerson. We thought we were going to get an apology from Barbara Sheffield. We did technically get an apology, but we also got another assault on referee Pamela Malcolm by the continuously decreasing of sanity that is Barbara Sheffield. Big clothesline by Alexander Knight. In the ring comes David Jackson, goes for the nice roll up here. Doesn't even get a one off that. It says referee Mean Joe Callis. Carl Saturn is certainly not going to stand by and allow these two to call up the ring. Carl Saturn is smarter than that. Carl Saturn looking to slow down the pace, slow down the matchup, make this his fight, which is a wrestling match. As much as David Jackson is a good wrestler, he's not the pure wrestler that both Danny Wells and Carl Saturn are. It's the one thing he is not. Carl Saturn and Danny Wells, the Pro Wrestling Express. These guys are definitely not two people you want to get into a pure wrestling match with. And that's what David Jackson and Alexander Knight need to not do. They need to wrestle their match. They need to try to keep the pace, try to keep the momentum going, try to keep the momentum in their direction. As much as I don't want to say it, use cheap tactics. Poke some eyes. Go after the nose. Turn up, take off the turnbuckle pad. Go for some low blows. Nice kick there by Alexander Knight. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. Try to get the Pro Wrestling Express to wrestle your match. There's his brainbuster. There's his move. That brainbuster. 1, 2, it only gets a 2. The brainbuster taught to him by one of his trainers, James Mack. Chris Knight sent this kid everywhere to try to get his mind straight. And nobody could take that ego away from Alexander Knight. And like I said, going after that turnbuckle pad, trying to make the Pro Wrestling Express wrestle their match. Hand locked face buster. From a neck breaker position, 1, 2, only gets 2. I don't know what he calls it though. I don't know if he has a name for it. But he certainly has a name for this. He was going for Future Imperfect, that DDT. Some people call it Twisted Metal. Some people call it the Future Shock. He calls it Future Imperfect. They're trading shots at their tag partners. You attack mine, I attack yours. Suplex right on the outside of the ring. That's a very thin mat on the outside of the ring. Now going after the Jamaican announce team. Of course we have a Jamaican announce team. One of our co-signers is SPW, and they have a show called Welcome to Jamrock. Of course CPW would have a Jamaican announce team. Oh, nice dive outside of the ring. I ran on Alexander Knight. Then we have the Three Stooges over there. Dipshit, Jackoff, and Moron. I'm sorry, that's an insult to the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges were actually funny. By the way, future reference for 26, can we please get Byron Saxon off commentary? He has been on commentary in at least a couple years now. Can we please change that? Please, guys, can we change that? I swear he was one of the reasons the ratings went down when he was on commentary. During the years of commentary. When he was on commentary, I swear he's the reason the ratings went down when they saw his freaking smiling ass damn face. Or am I the only one that wanted to punch his freaking lights out? Every other time he smiled. Anyway. Goes after the leg. The Pro Wrestling Express. Going back to wrestling their match, cutting up the ring. These two are, like either team or not, these two teams are phenomenal at what they do, which is cutting off the ring. This has been a hell of a chess match between these two teams. As Larry Sabisco would say, the wrestling is the human game of chess, which is where Chris Knight got it all those years. When he called digital wrestling the human game of chess, that's where he got it from, was Larry Sabisco. Because that was a classic Larry line. I can get behind that hashtag. Irish whip. Oh, went for it. Shot right to the leg, trying to take away the legs of Carl Saturn. Big clothesline. Knocking down Carl Saturn. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. Nice kick, knocking down Carl Saturn. Oh, trying to go for a something. Trying to go for a half Nelson backbreaker, possibly. Nice kick. Danny Wells quickly getting to the cover, stopping it immediately. Alexander Knight trying to go for that brainbuster. Carl Saturn trying to... Saw that he was losing the pace of the match, trying to get back into pace. His movement. Enter Danny Wells. Danny Wells. It is amazing how a few years ago Carl Saturn was actually one of the most hated men in CPW, walking around with a custom belt a few years ago. And when Danny Wells came into CPW, Danny Wells improving Carl Saturn's mindset. His attitude is changing him. And Carl Saturn and Danny Wells becoming a tag team and becoming a very dominant tag team at that. DDT on Carl Saturn. Danny Wells trying to... Oh! Alexander Knight dropping Danny Wells on the outside of the ring. And on that very thin mat. Oh, right into the steel post. Alexander Knight, I believe, was trying to get counted out, because they would have retained the tag titles. They would have lost, but they would have retained the tag titles. They'd have gotten disqualified. Irish whip. And a big buckle bomb. Driving down Alexander Knight. Goes to the cover. 1. Only gets a 1. David Jackson able to dive right forward and break up the pinfall. And in comes David Jackson. Oh, David Jackson tried to go for something. Oh, there's the crossface. Got him in the crossface. And Alexander Knight quickly breaking it up. I think he calls that crossface the shield breaker, I believe. I know Samurai's going to correct me when he sees this later. It wasn't that, it was this, you motherfucker. I don't know why I made him sound like Beetle. Neckbreaker driving. Danny Wills down. Capture, suplex, driving Alexander down. Yeah, shield breaker confirmed. Thank you. Carl Saturn, those stops. Alexander getting something that he should have gotten. He's getting taken to the woodshed. Shot right to the gut. Oh, and a super kick. He certainly didn't learn that from Daddy. That's certainly not something his father would have done back in the day. I don't really saw Chris Knight ever do. Did Chris Knight ever do a super kick? I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing Chris Knight ever do a super kick. Big high knee lift. Shades of Mr. Wrestling 2. 1, 2, and no. Carl Saturn, a student of the game. Pulling out that knee lift. That Mr. Wrestling 2 knee lift. Carl Saturn wrestling his match, that ground game. I know you ask him. Samurai's at work nightmare. Pile driver 1, 2, only gets a 2. And that's how fast the momentum can change. It's as quick as that. David Jackson in control. Chris Knight, I believe, is in the Bahamas. The Bahamas, he's been to Tahiti, he's been to the Bahamas, he's been to Jamaica. I don't know where he is at this point. He's somewhere. He's somewhere traveling around with his wife. Their third kid is certainly getting a view of the world, around the world. 1, 2, and nope. Chris Knight enjoying retirement. Enjoying his well-deserved retirement after a 15-year-long career, which a lot of people, which everyone wants to try to pretend that they freaking gosh dang took him out. Oh yeah, they're way enjoying their retirement. David Jackson is another one trying to claim that he took out the great Chris Knight. So many people have been saying that. Hell, City stopped talking about Chris Knight after saying that Chris Knight didn't give a shit about anything that he was talking about. and just posting postcard pictures of "wish you were here." Speaking of the Knight family, Alexander Knight has daddy issues up the wazoo. Certainly not being helped by being around Gibson's army. Not like it was going to be helped anyway. Big knee lift. Kitchen sink knee lift. Carl Saturn lifted him up. Big Uranagi driving down Alexander Knight. You would think City would approach Alexander Knight, but just be like, hey, we have something in common. You don't like your dad, I don't like your dad. You know, we have something in common. I don't think Alexander Knight would listen, but you know, you would think someone like City would give it a try. Big right hands by Danny Wells. Big snap suplex driving down David Jackson. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I mean. City's learning quite quickly that Chris Knight's the king of trolls. And the king of petty. Nice neck breaker right into a double underhook suplex, taking down David Jackson. Carl Saturn bringing in Danny Wells. What a tag match. Two teams. Shades of his girlfriend, Carmen Gonzalez, with that double underhook knee buster. Up trying to go for that angle slam. Big German suplex though, driving down David Jackson. Alexander watching on. Big elbow, driving him down. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Alexander thought he was gonna kick out, but that's why you don't make assumptions. We have new tag team champions. Carl Saturn, Danny Wells regaining the CPW World Tag Team Championships in one hell of a match. Yeah, he hit that elbow. He thought David Jackson was going to kick out.
These messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Generations. Much can be learned from past generations. For past generations write history. They become history. The past may have already been written. But the future awaits a new generation.
Oh my God! It's SmackDown versus Raw! Sports entertainment will never be the same! Goddamn Yeah, I think I got it figured out now. To let them know what I'm about now. I'm thinking about changing the route now. I'm looking outside of the house now. You know what they say about pouring and raining, but I've been looking at a drought now. The door's been open, just wait for the moment I get a chance to say it out loud. This is my only condition, I don't want no one's permission. Shut up and listen, I'm only saying it once, so it wasn't on me if you missed it. I'ma shut down your division. Sick and tired of the people in higher positions. The entire opposition, I'ma fire with precision. I got enough ammunition. I'm caught in the moment, I know I can kinda get volatile. If you see through the madness, you know when it's more than methodical. Yeah, this is for everybody thinking it's gonna be more than impossible. I promise whatever I do that it's gonna be phenomenal. Anybody doubt me, I tell them proceed, you gon' see. Probably still sitting in the nosebleeds. Don't work, operating at a low speed. I am part of the initial. I am ready to approach and then fire a missile. Y'all been acting kinda simple. I'ma put you at a level that's worse than abyssal. Now they notice I'm invested. Now they notice I'm impressive. Now they wanna try and test it. Now more than ever, I know it's time to send a message. Something's coming, could've guessed it. Should've known that it was destined. I am my own secret weapon. Make sure nobody forgets it. Point. I am a gunner. A gunner, a gunner. Hey, I am a gunner. Yeah, a gunner, a gunner. Hey, I am a gunner. A gunner, a gunner. I am a gunner. Wrestle, flow, flow, flow.
Hey, my walk is so cocky, the bouncers don't even stop me. Ain't no pat down, no ID. They know me, that shit I be. Bitch, I pack out the lobby just from fans trying to find me. I got daughters and mothers trying to fuck with the gunner. Two-tone shoot like the Joker. My Harley Quinn wears a choker. Let them suicide over. So much smoke can't photo us. I'm out west like the Gold Rush. 1942 Poda. I ain't spent one night sober since I turned 20 years old, but I'm on my Jeezy in 2005. Trap or die shit. The everything 100. This ain't no facade shit. This that look me in my eyes and don't you fucking lie shit. Still don't need no opinions, bitch. Most these artists my minions. Whoa. Any weed around me finna get bought. No lie, I'm on fire. Hawkeye, anybody need a realization that they fucking with the wrong guy. I am the alpha omega. Came from Sonic on the Sega. Crumbling chronic on the table. Rumbling lyrics in the basement like I'm finna go Super Saiyan. I'm saying I ain't have a plan. Coming out the land, hanging with my man. Trying to slang a gram just to rent a van. Just to try and tour. Turn some common clothing into couture. Steal money from the sewer. Look at all that I've been doing. All them years I couldn't afford. Friends that's in the morgue. We are not the same. Say the fucking name. I am the gunner. I am the gunner. I am the gunner. I am the gunner.
Let's do this for real. Hey.
I am the gunner. I am the gunner.
Definitely check out BMH. I believe he is going on tomorrow night. Yeah, I know that place.
Golden angels when we walk, my wrist frozen when we talk. How could you believe in luck? Who the fuck is teaching y'all? First they hate you, then they love you, then they hate you again. That's just the way that it is. These motherfuckers make me sick. When I was on the bottom, ain't nobody give a shit. Now they see the gold on the shoulders, now they all on the dicks. Yeah, and they was laughing at us, now they clapping for us. Crowd going wild, and they snapping for us. Can't take nothing from us. Had it made, then we doubled up. I put that on the squad, on the team. I put that on the team. Yeah, I put that on the team. Can't take nothing from us. Had it made, then we doubled up. I put that on the of the ring, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. Queens of the ring, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. Queens of the ring, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. Queens of the ring, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. I never went Hollywood, but I went straight to the top. Got it straight out the mud. All I had was my heart. Always believed in my vision. The passion's what kept me driven. These critics, they made me live it. Their opinions never mattered. They said I never make it. Said it would never happen. Now I'm living lavish. I guess I was mistaken. It's for the haters who laugh. Said my talent was trash, but look who gets the last laugh. And they was laughing at us. Now they clapping for us. Crowd going wild, and they snapping for us. Can't take nothing from us. Had it made, and we doubled up. I put that on the squad, on the team. I put that on the team. Yeah, I put that on the team. Can't take nothing from us. Had it made, and we doubled up. I put that on the squad, on the team. I put that on the.
And we are back here at Bound for Success. What a show it has been. I mean, what a back and forth. Wait a minute. That's Christina Sanchez. Oh! And that was catering. Samantha was just trying to get catering. Looks like the Henderson dynasty still isn't done yet with Samantha Young. Because the rest of the dynasty is stopping security from getting to break this up. Exactly. They were good too, damn it. The Henderson dynasty and there's Yuri Oh! Yuri Shang taking shots. Oh, that's Ashley Knight! Ashley Knight! Breaking through security of them trying to stop security. Ashley breaking through. Down goes Sammy Michaels. Just take it, Gaff. Ashley Knight. Ashley Knight trying to get to Samantha. So security's getting distracted by whatever members of the Henderson dynasty stopping them from moving forward that weren't taken out by Ashley, which is just Sammy Michaels. Droulette's busy with... No. Oh, good gracious! Come on! Get some help back there! Come on, get some help back there now! Go take a guess. We're going to try to... That's another person. Hopefully we'll have an update on their condition at, sometime this week. This man, for all intents and purposes, should not even be getting this shot at the Global Championship. He lost at Starrcade. But Harvey Gibson was able to get him that shot at the Global Championship. You often read things wrong. Rocky Lee Scott getting this opportunity at the Global Championship. This will be the first and only time we'll see Harvey Gibson here tonight. Harvey Gibson will be going back on a private plane to fly to be able to make it back to Gemini and continue Gemini's preparation for his world title match, I believe, tomorrow. I believe I read that right. I think it's tomorrow. I think it's Sunday. Tiger Dragon, the current global champion, won that belt at Starrcade. Tiger Dragon already says this is last year, this is last season in CPW, this is last season in digital wrestling, period. And his focus is not just on the global championship, on defending that global championship. His focus is on that World Heavyweight Championship. Tiger Dragon could possibly fight for the World Heavyweight Championship as global champion. Tiger Dragon one of the longest running competitors here in CPW. Goes all the way back to 2006. Took a good number of years off after 2009. 2009, 2010. There it is. That's the prize, the Global Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 211 pounds, Rocky Lee Scott. And his opponent from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 188 pounds, the Continental Pro Wrestling Global Champion, the Legend, Tiger Drago.
Tiger Dragon says once he retires, he will pass down the mantle of the mask, and there will be a new Tiger Dragon. Referee Jack Raymond refereeing this matchup. I do hope people here do realize that if this man, Rocky Lee Scott, walks out global champion, he will be a Triple Crown winner in CPW. He has been World Tag Team Champion. He's been the United States Champion. Obviously, he was Tag Team Champions with his former team, the team that he stabbed in the back and betrayed. Morphin Power. He was a former United States Champion. If he becomes global champion here tonight, he becomes a Triple Crown winner, one belt away from Grand Slam. Is Rocky Lee Scott. If he were to win here tonight, he'd be one away from Grand Slam. Let that scary thought sink into your head with this man, Rocky Lee Scott. Shot right to the knee. Hope Rocky tried to go for an elbow. Thought Tiger Dragon was going to move, but Tiger Dragon, with a veteran maneuver, not moving at all, and allowing him to drop down. It's not even a Samoa Joe move. That was just an... Ooh, man. Nice body. Nice body press. There's a standing moonsault. Tiger Dragon still got it. After all those years, he still got it. That man still got it. And as you can see with all these high-flying moves, Tiger Dragon... Once that momentum gets going, you start to see the old Tiger Dragon. You start to see that quick, young kid that he used to be. But he said those knees don't work as well as they used to. He slowed down a lot over the years. He wanted to come back because he still had things left he wanted to do. He thought he still had enough left in the tank. Sleeper hold counters the sleeper hold. Tiger Dragon has said that this is his last run. He doesn't have anything else left in the tank. His main focus. And Harvey Gibson removed that turnbuckle pad. Tiger Dragon ran right into it. Tiger Dragon said he wants to retire with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. Prove that he can prove to his kids that his kids and his grandkids that he still can become World Heavyweight Champion. That no matter how old you are, you can win the big one. You can follow your dream. And prove even after all these years you still got it. Spin kick. That's knocked out many a man. 1, 2, only gets 2. If fans not liking Rocky Lee Scott, as they shouldn't, with all the things Rocky Lee Scott's done, after saying he, quote, dropped the dead weight. Those are friends that he had for like 7 years. That's a 7-year friendship 7-8-year friendship down the drain because of Harvey Gibson. Standing 450 splash. Harvey Gibson removing the turnbuckle pad again. 2, only gets a 2. Rocky kicks out of it. Tiger Dragon looking at the referee like, that was a 3, right? Nope, it was not a 3. That was a 2. Big suplexes. Big moonsault. Tiger Dragon, I believe, is a CPW Hall of Famer. I believe we put CPW. I believe we just put him in the CPW Hall of Fame. You know what's bad? What I completely forgot who I put into the Hall of Fame this time around. Because of that's how many things have happened since then. I don't know if that says anything bad about me or how crazy this world is. Anyway. Jack Raymond putting the turnbuckle pad back on again. Rocky Lee Scott. Elbow. This time it landed. Nice elbow, trying to get back into it as Tiger Dragon. Nice counter. And out of the ring goes the Tiger Dragon. Rocky Lee Scott going back into the ring. No, he's not. The hell is he doing? Tiger Dragon was waiting for him. Dragon Sleeper. Which goes to the ropes. Tiger Dragon quickly getting out of it. Or letting Rocky Lee Scott out of it, excuse me. As Rocky Lee Scott getting grounded. Zach, well, if you're not upright, you can't send those kicks my way. 1, 2, only gets a 2, says referee Jack Raymond. Kind of a portly fella. I'm not here to judge referees on looks. Oh, big DDT. Driving him face first onto the apron. Right onto that. Again to the apron. They're like, oh, there's a spin kick. Back in the ring goes Tiger Dragon. Rocky Lee Scott. He used to call this morphing grid. Now it's Pyramidas. He calls that Pyramidas. But too close to the ropes after Pyramidas by Rocky Lee Scott. Knee, big clothesline, driving down Tiger Dragon. Tiger Dragon needs to try to knock those cobwebs loose. Try to get back into this matchup. Oh, what a kick. Knocking Tiger Dragon down again. What an elbow by Rocky Lee Scott. Oh, countered. Tiger Dragon. Nice cross body block. But he didn't hit all of Rocky Lee driving him down. Goes Tiger Dragon. Tiger Dragon goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Knees right at the back. Wearing down Rocky Lee. Harvey tried to grab Tiger Dragon. You see that? Harvey trying to grab the leg of Tiger Dragon. Good thing he missed. Right hands, back and forth they go. As Monk would call them, the punchies. There's a knife edge chop. Trade knife edge shots, just punched right in the face. I think Tiger Dragon is busted open under that mask. Might be a broken nose. Down he goes. If he doesn't have a broken nose, he certainly does now with those palm thrusts. Wait a minute. There's a spin kick. There's a spin kick. 1, 2, 3, no! Good gracious! Rocky Lee Scott is Triple Crown. Rocky Lee Scott is the global champion. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Yuri Shank trying to get the title back from Alice Pierce. After Alice Pierce won the belt at Starrcade.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Continental Pro Wrestling Women's Intercontinental Championship.
The Samurai Yuri Shang, along with their manager, Brenda the Brilliant One Henderson. It's sad hearing this theme song again, as she's walking down to the ring with that woman.
The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars.
Boy.
So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
And yes, folks, she's here. The White Rabbit, or as Feet calls her, the Psycho Bunny. Alice Pierce, when she goes to Wonderland, this is the Alice Pierce you get. The hardcore cowgirl turns into this. This crazy, whacked out nutcase. She laughs at pain. She sees everyone around her as characters from Alice in Wonderland. But she is our current Women's Intercontinental Champion. And there ain't just the White Rabbit in there. We've seen other characters. We've also seen the Queen of Hearts at one of the Starcades, showing that Alice Pierce had no heart on that night. Here we go. Referee Cynthia Dalton refereeing this matchup. She's becoming the go-to women's referee here at CPW. Alice Pierce, big clothesline. Alice Pierce, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Former two-time Women's World Television Champion. Both these women are former Women's World Television Champions. Yuri Shank trying to get that belt back from Alice Pierce. If anyone don't remember Yuri Shang's run as the Women's Television Champion, she was the one that lost the championship to one Catherine T. Fresnetti back in the day here in CPW. I believe that was even before we had Starcade. I believe that was the first. I believe that was when Collision Course was our ending CPV of the season, when that title match happened back in 2019, I believe. Oh, big DDT onto the apron, onto that LED board. So how long I've been doing this, huh? Doing this even longer than that. Anyway. Yuri Shank trying to wear down Alice Pierce, but how do you try to wear down someone that laughs at the face of pain? Obviously try to knock her out, obviously. But how much pain do you have to do to try to knock her out when she's laughing every single time you're giving her a kick to the cranium? Honestly, kicks to the cranium may make her make more sense. Which, if you've seen her cut a promo, seen her talk on, I believe it was the Go Home show to Bound for Success. Oh, big clothesline knocking down. I don't know what Yuri Shang was trying to go for, but she got clothesline for her troubles. Someplace. That's her move. That's her new move. 1, 2. Does Yuri Shang. Big kick right to the face, like a freaking corkscrew drop kick. Alice Pierce is nuts. They say that right now. Alice Pierce is nuts. Probably one of the craziest women we've seen in... Oh, good Lord! We'll see that again. Good Lord! Slow that down. Slow that down so people can see it. Good Lord! Look at this kick. Bam! That was that mid-air kick to the cranium of Alice Pierce. Oh, I've known for a long time she's nuts. Which honestly makes me wonder, does she have a... How many different Alice in Wonderland characters does she turn into? Or does she have a mental twisted version of in her head? Oh no, you go over there and ask this nut. Oh, big brainbuster onto the knee. I've always wanted to do a Mad Hatter attire. I may do that for 26. I may make Alice Pierce again and do like a Mad Hatter attire. Distracting her. I don't know what she had to say to distract Alice Pierce. Was Brenda Henderson. Knees right to the back. Two, only gets a 2. I will say this about Alice Pierce. She may be a nut, but she's our nut. Big right hand. Off to the punchies, as our friend Monk would say. Back and forth these women go. Big shots right there. Big kick to the face. DDT driving Alice Pierce down. The White Rabbit Alice Pierce returned at Starrcade to challenge for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We did not know it was going to be this version of Alice when that match happened. But she is now the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and I think we're going to be... Oh, man! Face first right down on the mat. Right on that thin mat on the outside of the ring. Underneath is solid concrete. Currently, so far, we're stuck with her. We're stuck with this nutcase. The psycho version of Alice Pierce. And it may be here to stay, honestly. You never know. Oh! Good Lord, a beam right to the cranium. That's how she won the Women's Intercontinental Championship in the first place. Was that beam right to the cranium. Oh, no. This is what you got to watch out for. Alice Pierce. There it is. Normally she calls that the last rodeo, but that is entering Wonderland, and that's it. What a battle for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Alice Pierce retaining the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Alice Pierce has a hell of a roster of women coming after that Women's Intercontinental Championship. Oh boy. Do we have to be here in Bizarro World? Folks, this is going to be the biggest Bizarro World match in history. As we're here in California.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Continental Pro Wrestling United States Heavyweight Championship.
Clarence Black, a member of American Made. Yes, they are, Yes, they are, Beetle. Yes, they are. We're here in Los Angeles, California, so you know who they're going to cheer for when he comes out to the ring. Certainly not this guy. They don't like the American flag here in California. Anyway. Clarence Black. Do not ever doubt this man either. Clarence Black is the second ever United States Heavyweight Champion. The first United States Heavyweight Champion in CPW was Drake Turner. That man is the second, I believe, United States Champion. Good Lord, do you hear this, audience? The cheers this man is getting. The double champ. The Octane World Champion and the United States Heavyweight Champion here at CPW is that man, the California Kid, Kelly Mavericks. Love him or hate him. This crowd is actually cheering this man. Here we go, United States Championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Iceman, Clarence Black. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 196 pounds, the Continental Pro Wrestling United States Heavyweight Champion, Kelly Maverick.
Good Lord. Referee Jack Raymond refereeing this matchup. Title on the line. I mean, you can go back in CPW history. You can go back in CPW history if you don't believe me, or if you want to take a trip down old history lane. Drake Turner was the first ever CPW United States Heavyweight Champion, while I believe this man is the second ever United States Heavyweight Champion, Clarence Black. And that's a record in history that will never be taken away from him. Clarence Black wants to be able to say he's the United States Heavyweight Champion again. But there's many men in that division that also want a shot at this loony, Kelly Mavericks, that lost a number of contenders match and somehow talked himself into a title match and got to the United States Championship in the first place. You know, Draven Rhodes still wants a shot at that United States Heavyweight Championship and wants a shot at getting back at Kelly Mavericks. Clarence Black won that match at Starrcade to get this opportunity at the United States Heavyweight Championship. And no, fans, you are not hearing things. These fans here in California are cheering Kelly Mavericks. They're cheering the Surfer Boy. This is like Collision Course all over again when we were in DC and we had to hear fans cheering the American Phoenix. I'd believe it. Yep, their hometown hero, Kelly Mavericks. It's sad that California is in rough shape if your hometown hero is Kelly Mavericks. I'm just saying. If your hometown hero is Kelly Mavericks, you have a hell of a problem in your hometown. This is one of the first CPVs we are actually dealing with that we don't have the American Phoenix here on the card, here on the show. I'm with you there, Gav. I'm surprised people claim him too, but apparently California claims him. I don't know why, but apparently they claim him. Big elbow drop. Too close to the rope, says referee Jack Raymond. Right feet. We knew going into this event in Los Angeles that we'd be in Bizarro World for this title match. Big cross body. Kelly Mavericks. Big right hand. Knocking down Clarence Black. In any other place on earth, both these men would be booed out of the building. And no one would care if either of them lived or died. But here in California, this man's getting cheered. God bless you, Geff. Drop kick to the outside of the ring. Clarence Black is trying to get back into this, trying to knock the cobwebs loose. He stay focused though. Kelly Mavericks. Clarence Black trying to mount some sort of comeback. Oh no. Super kick. Kelly Mavericks could get the win here. No. I think Clarence is out. Big elbow drop. Elbow drop right to the heart of Clarence Black. 1, 2. No. I don't know if we had a good option here, but I don't know if Kelly Mavericks winning was the better option. Well, yeah, I'm with Jack Raymond. Toss the belt at him and let's get this over with. Good Lord. I think he does, Feed. I think he does think he's Shawn Michaels.
Messages. We'll be right back.
Rated T for teen.
When you're Brock Lesnar, you gotta watch your back. Chris Benoit tried to take me out in the Elimination Chamber.
You're nothing, Lesnar.
And that punk John Cena
I run this terrain. Here comes the pain.
came after me backstage. But no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, there is nothing and no one that can stop me.
You and me, bra and panties match right now.
I win.
No, Brock, we all win. SmackDown, here comes the pain.
Hey, I know that place.
Take your places, please. You'll need to sit for this one. Yeah, it's a simple plan with a mangled conclusion. Give us a minute alone. You're gonna follow me down, hangman. How long? Headstrong. Until they said he tears us both apart.
She said bra and panties match, and what's funny is the person that she was having the bra and panties match with, would be Brock's future wife, Sable. Do 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 do.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all.
listen to me. Oh, I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears. 10,000s of mothers die when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Let's get sad again. War. Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Nothing. Listen to me.
We should have side by sides of every single game of how the evolution of Harvey Gibson's facial hair. Anyway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Continental Pro Wrestling World Women's Heavyweight Championship.
You have to wonder what condition Julia Sabina is in after what Cicely Scott did to her on the Go Home show to Bound for Success. Road to Bound for Success. The only Empress that matters. Julia Sabina. Longest running GVW Women's Champion. Former CPW Women's World Champion, looking to get that Women's World Championship back again around her waist. Well, there's Cicely Scott. Of course, Sabina wants a piece of her. Because Cicely Scott's the one that attacked her. Here we go. Those two going at it. We still don't know a reason why Cicely Scott attacked Julia Sabina other than she wants what Julia Sabina has, and that's a shot at the Women's World title. They cannot separate these two. Cicely Scott going after Sabina. Sabina going after Cicely Scott.
You can't make a game as lifelike as SmackDown Just Bring It without the help of an expert.
You call this texture mapping? Out of the way, Junior. I think we need to add a few more polygons to Stephanie.
Mr. Jericho, can you write down that compression algorithm?
I'm a little busy, Junior.
Yes, thanks to help from WWF superstar Chris Jericho. Just Bring It is the most electrifying, trash-talking, realistic SmackDown game yet.
See how I arch my back like so? I can't feel my legs.
Rated T for Team.
We're back. That situation has been resolved. If we were worried about Cicely, about Julia Sabina's condition before, now we really are. 2020. This woman had a shot at the Women's World Heavyweight Championship and passed out to the Iron Claw and lost her opportunity. Fast forward to now. In 2025, this woman became Women's World Champion. 2026 is definitely going to be the year of Cheryl Shipwreck. The Ruthless Pirate Captain is on top of the world of CPW.
Introducing the challenger from Rome, Italy, Empress Julia Sabin and her opponent from Kingston, Jamaica, the Continental Pro Wrestling World Women's Heavyweight Champion, Cheryl Welch.
Here we go. Senior referee Mean Joe Callis assigned this matchup. Women's World title on the line. Here we go. What a night this has been. What a crazy event this has been so far. Hell, we've had 3 hospitalizations tonight. Gotta go after the arms of Big Sabina. Oh, we've had 3 hospitalizations here tonight. Pamela Malcolm, obviously, Tessa O'Grady, and Samantha Young. And over the top rope goes Cheryl Shipwreck, diving on top of Julia Sabina. Sabina kicking her right in the gut. Julia Sabina, big German suplex. Julia Sabina, the little sister of an old competitor that was around here during the PS3 era, back on CC, back in the old PS3 CC era. That was known as Emperor Maximilian. Hello, VXW. Welcome to the stream. Only it's a 1. So if there's one person that, and that's where Julia Sabina gets her finish, her move that she does, that Fall of an Empire is from her older brother, before this matchup, Cicely Scott was on the apron, and those two went at it. Those two went at it again. Those two actually had a proper fight this time. Sabina and Cicely Scott, before this matchup, going at it, they had to be broken up, and Cicely Scott had to be escorted from the arena, from the building. Good Lord, Kelly Mavericks. Of course he's gonna freaking gosh dang, gloat. California sexy man, really? More like the California pain in the ass. Only it's a 1. So from the go home show to big drop kick. Nice move by Julia Sabina. Onto Julia Sabina by Cheryl Shipwreck. You wonder if Julia Sabina, if Julia Sabina is in any condition. Honestly, it's not like Julia Sabina is gonna tell you. Julia Sabina is gonna toughen it up and is just gonna. Oh man, are we gonna have a German suplex counter? Julia Sabina is gonna tough it out and is not gonna let anyone know if she's hurting. California canker sore. Good Lord. Yeah, Julia Sabina is one tough lady. She'll toughen it out, and Cheryl Shipwreck's not one to one to make excuses either. Neither of them are. Neither of these two women are ones to make excuses. There's another German. Yeah, Cheryl Shipwreck having to exit the ring. There's these Germans all throughout the opening part of this matchup. These German suplexes, 4 German suplexes onto Cheryl Shipwreck. Right back. Oh, right to the treasure lock. She goes right to the treasure lock, trying to take away that forearm, that elbow of Sabina, which can also take away those German suplexes. Back and forth they go, as Monk would call the punchies. Cheryl Shipwreck scratching and clawing to get to the top of the women's division. Big clothesline knocking down Cheryl Shipwreck. Going for the bout. There it is. Fall of an Empire. Fall of an Empire. 1, 2. No, only gets a 2. She kicked out of the Fall of an Empire. There it is again. Here it is again. Fall of an Empire. Dropping Cheryl Shipwreck down to the mat. 1, 2, and it was only a 2 count. Big clothesline knocking down Cheryl Shipwreck. Goes Sabina. Sabina doing everything she can to try to keep Cheryl Shipwreck down. If that Fall of an Empire doesn't work, what else could she do? But Cheryl Shipwreck going back to the common thing for her, which is going after those arms, preparing for her submission holds. The treasure lock and the Davy Jones lock her. Both of her main submission holds is Cheryl Shipwreck. Cheryl Shipwreck for a long time had one hell of a lot on her mind, let's just say. A lot of past issues, a lot of things from her past. She got her mind right. She was really in a depressive state at one point, almost suicidal. You could possibly say, not thinking that she had any merit or worth. But she got the therapy that she needed. She got her mind right, came back, and look at her now, women's world champion. Is Cheryl Shipwreck. With Cheryl Shipwreck's past behind her, now she has to just survive the Empress here tonight. And back to the arm with a Russian leg sweep. Taking down the arm is Cheryl Shipwreck. We will be back with you with more CPW action. I am hopefully aiming for the last Saturday of the month, the 31st. Headbutts to the hand of Cheryl Shipwreck onto Julia Sabina, trying to, again, working on that arm. Trying to take away the elbow, trying to take away the fall of an empire, trying to take away all of Sabina's arsenal. Those German suplexes. Yeah, that is my aim for a suplex with an arm trap. Again, working on that arm. That's my aim for the PCM Fallout. The aftermath to this event. I'm aiming for the 31st. I'm hoping to make it by that point. which I should. It's not. It's a freaking show that might as well be a Sunday Night Heat. You know, it shouldn't take me that long, but but people like Beetle know me. I'm very I'm very detailed. So just stick to the Discord and watch the announcements. I will be posting them I will be making announcements on a lot of when the show is done, that's when you see the announcements. But let's focus on this one right now. Going for that elbow. She's been trying to go for it all match long. There it is. The Davy Jones lock her. That's one of her other submission holds. The Davy Jones lock her. She had it in, but she got out of it real quick. Did Julia Sabina. Big clothesline knocking down Cheryl Shipwreck. Big fist drop. Driving down onto Cheryl Shipwreck. 1, 2, and only it's a 2, says referee Mean Joe Callis. One more match after this, the World Heavyweight Championship match. Jay Benton taking on Benjamin Knight. Benjamin Knight once held the CPW World Heavyweight Championship for 453 days. The longest in history. He has currently held that. He has currently not been world champion for longer. By a lot. He hasn't been world champion for a longer period of time than he was world champion. He certainly would love to get back to that prize and become world champion again. But Jay Benton, he ain't done yet. He says, I still have a lot left in the tank. As Shipwreck continues to go back after the arm of Sabina, trying to take away that mobility in that arm of Julia Sabina. There's the treasure lock. The treasure lock, a variation of that treasure lock. That Kimura lock of Cheryl Shipwreck. We're going back to the punchies between these two. Another knife edge. Big slap to the chest. Right hands. Back and forth these two go. There it is. Hockey fight. Hockey fight between Julia Sabina and Cheryl Shipwreck. Didn't seem like one person won that at all. And there's the drop kick driving Sabina down. Shipwreck punt kicked the arm. That was a football kick if I ever saw one. 1, 2, and only gets a 2. And back to it. Treasure lock in. Treasure lock. Wait a minute. Sabina tapped. Sabina tapped. Sabina tapped. Sabina tapped. Cheryl Shipwreck is still the women's champion. What a fight. What a match. What a back and forth fight that was. What a match. Folks, we are down to our main event. Here we go for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Continental Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
What a night this has been. This is our main event. Like I said, Benjamin Knight, the longest reigning CPW World Champion in history, at the record stands at 453 days. 1 year and about 2 months, holding that World Heavyweight Championship belt around his waist. That was back in 2020. It has been 5 years since this man has been World Heavyweight Champion here at CPW. Benjamin Knight, the long-lost brother of Chris Knight. looking to get that gold back one more time. This man is officially retired, but he says he will be he will stick around for as long as he is world champion. This match could be the last time we hear that music coming down to the ring with Jay Benton. As we have dubbed him Gucci Black Lesnar. Jay Benton, what a champion, what a man he is, what a champion he is. Everywhere he goes, he's won belts, he's won championships. And what a world champion he is, Jay Benton, the CPW World Heavyweight Champion. That's what it's for.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the total package, Benjamin Knight. And his opponent from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Continental Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Indestructible Jay Benton.
Ain't it incredible how we've had that design for the had that world title design since I think 2019. Amazing, huh? Here we go. Belts. Title is on the line. This is the main event of Bound for Success. We are glad you have been here with us. Big need to start it off. Jay Benton is saying already, I ain't done yet. As long as I'm world champion, I'm not officially retired I'm not officially full-time retired. Big clothesline. Obviously, if Jay Benton or Akira want to come back to CPW, if they decide to come out of retirement, they're always welcome to. But Jay Benton will make sure if he loses tonight, Benjamin Knight will fight for it. But I personally don't really see Jay Benton losing tonight. Jay Benton has been a standard bearer as world champion. His reign is just starting here in CPW. Jay Benton, one of the first world champions to retain his championship at Starrcade. Starcade is normally the rain killer. And, oh! Driving his head down to the floor. Awkwardly. But you know, anything can happen. Anything could happen. All it takes is 3 seconds. Or as you saw in the last match, all it takes is a submission. All it takes is a tap out. And the match is over. Sometimes you can be knocked out and start tapping out. Start giving up. Just on instinct alone. Just on muscle memory. Muscle instinct for... oh, man. For protection. For survival. Dropped him down, knees right to the gut. Springboard. A man of Jay Benton's size does not need to be going off for springboards. But that man is different. That man, Jay Benton, is different. He's unique. Nice Northern Light suplex. Big leg drop. 1, 2, and no. Diving headbutt by Benjamin Knight. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. Jay Benton kicks out. Nice Pele kick, driving down Benjamin. Big knee to the face. Goes to the cover. 1, only it's a 1. Gucci cutter. Gucci cutter. 2, only gets a 2. Only gets a 2 off the Gucci cutter. He's going to go for this elbow and hits it. Hits it square to the back of the neck. Driving Benjamin Knight down. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and no. 2 7/8. Right there. With that elbow. Benjamin Knight. Clothesline. And another one. And another one. Right hand. As these two go back and forth, we see the replay. There's that Gucci cutter. And then he goes straight for the elbow. And goes for that cover again. 1, 2, and only gets a 2. Someone forgot to put the replay things in there. Big power bomb. Driving down Jay Benton. Goes to the cover. One. Only it's one. Right to the turnbuckle. Goes Benjamin Knight. Jay Benton. Lifting him up. Right to the buckle goes Jay Benton. And a big power bomb. Not even a one off that. Jay Benton doing everything he can to try to stay off the mat. Try to stay off those pinfalls. Big knee to the face, driving down Benjamin Knight. You would think he was going to dive, but Benjamin saw it coming, and Benjamin tried to round the corner, tried to catch him, but big reverse DDT, driving Benjamin Knight down on the mat. Back in the ring goes Benjamin Knight. Jay Benton in control here. Big power bomb, sit out power bomb, driving down Jay Benton. Kick right to the back. Jay Benton in control right now. What a kick. Bounce kick, and there's the big moonsault. Springboard moonsault. 1, 2. Only it's a one. Benjamin Knight also trying to stay off the mat as much as possible. If they have the opportunity, don't wait for two. Go kick out as fast as possible. Only it's a two. I don't know what Benjamin was going to go for, but Jay Benton stops it. Big right hand by Jay Benton, knocking down Benjamin. Goes to the cover. 1. Only it's a 1. Well, there's crossface. Crossface by Benjamin onto Benton. I knew he was going to do that at some point. Electric chair drop. Driving down Jay Benton. 1, 2. Only it's a 2. The Battle of the Bees. Try to go for something, but got blocked. German suplex. Saw a lot of those in the previous match. And an elbow drop, driving down, running to the heart of Jay Benton. 1, 2. Referee Mean Joe Callis did not see the foot under the bottom rope. But good thing Jay Benton kicked out of it. That would have been a controversial ending to this matchup if that would have been the 3 count. Oh, big knee. Good gracious. Right to the dome. There's as CPW Hall of Famer Owen Sheffield would have called it, the blackjack. It's a back suplex. Driving Benjamin Knight down. High knee lift. Jay Benton calling for the end. He's trying to go for the Gucci cutter. But that got countered. Punch right to the mush, right to the face of Jay Benton. Oh! Face right down to the canvas. Benjamin, out of instinct, rolled out of the ring. Benjamin throwing him right into the barricade. Or maybe he didn't even hit the mat with that face push driver. You never know. He could have stopped it right before he hit the mat. Benjamin in control right now. Knocking down the champion. We're at 5. Back in the ring goes Benjamin, and Benton went for an elbow drop, missed. Right into the buckle. Big elbow smash. Jay Benton got him right in the face. Big knee lift. Driving down Benjamin Knight. Went for the knee again. Big drop kick. Knocking down Jay Benton. Big knee to the face. Jay Benton's has been busted open. Big knee right to the face. Driving down Benjamin Knight. Jay Benton gets caught. A suplex version of a Michinoku driver. Oh, there's the crossface. He's got the crossface in. Wait a minute. Jay Benton. Jay Benton tapped. Benjamin Knight is the World Heavyweight Champion! What a fight! That is it! Thank y'all for joining me here for Bound for Success. What an event! What a show! Hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, I'll try to create PCM Fallout. The PCM Fallout for the 31st is my aim. Yes, thank you, Jay Benton. I definitely would like to thank the creator of Jay Benton and Akira Suzuki, Jay Benton. If he ever returns to the games, he is more than welcome to come back to CPW. It has been a privilege and an honor to have his cause on the show. He has he is officially retired, but he may come back in future installments. And if he does, he is welcome to come back to the roster. This has been a hell of a show. Like I said, more of this season. This season continues. The 31st is my aim. January 31st is my aim for the PCM Fallout. We'll see if I make it. With that being said, I'm against Walls 20. Remember to keep a stat pack handy. And as always, ad Victorium. And I bet Beto will hop into this party right after this stream ends. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. This stream is... Wait for it. This stream is... Thank y'all for watching.